Hello students, after a long time I am bringing this short video about human heart and double circulation. So we will discuss in this video about the structure and function of the human heart. Heart is a very important organ in our body. It is protected by a rib cage. It is present in the thorax region. So first of all, we will discuss about the structure of the heart, then we will discuss about the function of the heart. First of all, we see the structure. It is a four-chambered heart because even the highly developed organisms only have the four-chambered heart. So we have a four-chambered heart. Upper two chambers are known as atria and the lower one known as ventricles. So the left and right part is separated by the septum. So there is a thick muscular cover protect the heart, that is known as pericardium. That is a three-layer protection. So collectively called pericardium, but we can differentiate as outer epicardium and the middle myocardium and the innermost is endocardium. So our heart is, I already told you, heart is protected by the rib cage, but in the heart only there is a thick cover, it's a protective cover, that is known as pericardium. There are three layers of the pericardium. Okay, so this is the basic structure and it consists of four chambers and different valves. Later we will discuss about what are the valves and what is the function of the valves. Okay, so here there are two different types of blood vessels you can see in the heart. One is arteries, the other one is veins. Suppose there are many differences are there, between the arteries and veins. But the main question, what is artery? So I would say the blood vessels which carry blood from heart to all the body parts are known as arteries. And the blood vessels which collect blood from all the bodies and bring the blood to the heart are known as veins. This is the basic definition of arteries and veins. Okay, so students, so this is the basic structure. There is a left hand side and a right hand side. Left hand side one atrium and one ventricle, and right hand side one atrium and one ventricle. Okay, and here, so we will discuss about the function. So the main function of the heart is known as double circulation, because suppose blood will enter the heart twice. Okay, so that is known as double circulation. The one is known as pulmonary circulation, the right side of the heart, which pumps deoxygenated blood to the lungs. Okay, so the right side which contain deoxygenated blood. Atria receive blood from all the body parts. Okay, the right side atrium receives blood from all body parts, that is deoxygenated. Okay, and the left side atrium receives blood from lungs, which is oxygenated. So you can see the diagram. So there is a blue color and the red color. Okay, and the right hand side means, suppose you have to see right hand side of, for me actually we can say. So the right hand side, that is a blue color, that is deoxygenated blood. That means the two atria receive blood from all the body parts. Okay, the right hand side receive blood from all the body parts, that is deoxygenated, and the left side atrium will receive the blood from lungs. I already told you from pulmonary vein, okay, because the veins, and the right side atrium receives blood from vena cava. Okay, so that name is very important. The right hand side atrium receives blood from all body parts, that is deoxygenated blood through vena cava. The left hand side atrium receives blood from the lungs, which is oxygenated through pulmonary vein. Okay, because I said the blood vessels which carry blood to the heart are known as veins. Okay, now both the atria receives blood. Now the heart will pump. Okay, so what will happen? Through the valves present between the atrium and ventricle, the blood flow from atrium to the ventricle. Okay, so right atrium to right ventricle and left atrium to left ventricle. Now the ventricles filled with blood. Right hand side, I already told you, that is deoxygenated blood, and the left hand side oxygenated blood. Okay, now the ventricle will shrink now. Okay, first atrium will shrink, now ventricle will shrink. So what will happen? From the right ventricle, okay, the blood will go to the lungs to get oxygen through pulmonary artery, and from the left side ventricle, that is oxygenated blood will go to all the body parts through aorta. So these are the very important veins and arteries. Okay, so this is known as double circulation. One is pulmonary circulation, the right side circulation, that is systemic circulation, the left side circulation. So left hand side, that is a oxygenated blood. Okay, the right hand side deoxygenated blood. Okay, now we will discuss about the valves. What is valve? So you know that in the tubes, in the tires, in the car tires, cycle tires, you can see the valve through which you can inflate air inside the tire. Okay, so what is the function of valve? Which one side, it will allow the air to go one side only. The same way in the heart also there are 4 types of valves present in the heart which allow the blood to one side only. It doesn't allow the backflow of the blood. Okay, one is tricuspid valve. It is located between the right atrium and the right ventricle. Tricuspid valve. So you have to remember the name, located between the right atrium and the right ventricle. The second one is pulmonary valve, located between the right ventricle and the pulmonary artery. Okay, the third one is mitral valve, located between the left atrium and the left ventricle. Then aortic valve, the word aorta, located between the left ventricle and the aorta. I already told you the aorta is a artery. It's a very thick artery which is carrying blood from heart to all body parts. It will carry the oxygenated blood. Okay, so dear students, so this is the basic structure and function, because I want to explain the basic structure and function, because then if you understand the basic structure and function, so then only you can understand further. Now students, after watching this video, you go through the book, you read the book again and again to understand more, then try to answer the questions in the back side of the chapter. So then only that is a proper preparation of this chapter. So thank you and have a nice day till then. Thank you.